listen to the sentence, and try to answer the questions. They play tennis in the park on Sundays. What do they play? They play tennis. Where do they play? They play in the park. When do they play? They play on Sundays. Tom reads the newspaper on the bus each morning. What does Tom read? Tom reads the newspaper. Where does he read it? He reads it on the bus. When does he read it? He reads it each morning. We watch movies together on Fridays. What do you watch? We watch movies. How do you watch them? We watch them together. When do you watch them? We watch them on Fridays. I eat an apple after lunch every day. What do you eat? I eat an apple. When do you eat it? I eat it after lunch. How often do you eat it? I eat it every day. David listens to music in his car before work. What does David listen to? David listens to music. Where does he listen? He listens in his car. When does he listen? He listens before work. My sister drinks coffee with milk every morning. What does your sister drink? She drinks coffee with milk. How often does she drink it? She drinks it every morning. Who drinks coffee with milk? My sister drinks coffee with milk. Anna takes the bus to university every morning. How does Anna go to university? She takes the bus. Where does she go? She goes to university. When does she go there? She goes there every morning. We eat dinner at 6 o'clock at home. When do you eat dinner? We eat dinner at 6 o'clock. Where do you eat it? We eat it at home. The teacher writes on the board every lesson. Who writes on the board? The teacher writes on the board. Where does she write? She writes on the board. When does she write? She writes every lesson. I read a book in the living room every evening. What do you read? I read a book. Where do you read it? I read it in the living room. When do you read it? I read it every evening. Lisa washes the dishes after dinner every night. What does Lisa wash? Lisa washes the dishes. When does she wash them? She washes them after dinner. How often does she wash them? She washes them every night. My mother waters the plants on the balcony on Sundays. Who waters the plants? My mother waters the plants. Where does she water them? She waters them on the balcony. When does she water them? She waters them on Sundays. We visit our grandparents every weekend. Who do you visit? We visit our grandparents. How often do you visit them? We visit them every weekend. When do you visit them? We visit them on weekends. He wears a blue shirt to work every day. What does he wear? He wears a blue shirt. When does he wear it? He wears it every day. Where does he wear it? He wears it to work. The children eat lunch at school at 12. Who eats lunch at school? The children eat lunch at school. What do they eat? They eat lunch. When do they eat it? They eat it at 12. I brush my teeth after breakfast every morning. What do you brush? I brush my teeth. When do you brush them? I brush them after breakfast. How often do you brush them? I brush them every morning. Sarah studies in the library on Mondays. Who studies in the library? Sarah studies in the library. Where does she study? She studies in the library. When does she study there? She studies there on Mondays. They eat pizza at the cafe on Fridays. What do they eat? They eat pizza. Where do they eat it? They eat it at the cafe. When do they eat it? They eat it on Fridays. He watches the news at home after dinner. What does he watch? He watches the news. Where does he watch it? He watches it at home. When does he watch it? He watches it after dinner. We go for a walk in the park in the evening. Where do you go for a walk? We go to the park. When do you go? We go in the evening. What do you do there? We go for a walk.